She was a 15-year-old, very, very sad story.
All right, how's it going, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another video. So yesterday I talked about a cringy, wannabe alpha male type guy, and I learned some new information about bro that isn't surprising, but is definitely disgusting. And if you're not able to handle sensitive topics, then I would recommend you not watch this video because it gets, as I said, it's disgusting. Anyways, after I dropped my video yesterday, I got some comments from y'all saying that this guy had apparently raped a 15-year-old or something like that. And of course, naturally, after I got these comments, I decided to check this out. And immediately I came across a video from Johnny Bravo Films, who I've never heard of before, but I checked out his video and there was honestly a lot to it. So we're going to be watching this together and we'll be unpacking this whole situation together.
Prepare yourself because this is not a joke. This is not funny. This is actually a serious story. And I want you guys to prepare for what I'm going to tell you. He was 18 years old. He went to a party with his brother and a bunch of his other friends. They see a girl there, 15 years old, a cheerleader, beautiful girl from high school. The party, you know, they're all there having a good time. Him and his brother and the other friend and a few other people tell the girl, hey, you know, come back to the party at my parents' house. You know, we'll stop by the liquor store. We'll get some liquor. We have fake IDs. We'll have fun. We'll party. So the girl listens. She goes. She's naive. And I don't think she ever expected to happen what happened. Ben, King Asshole, his brother, Dylan, and another kid. They're all Israeli, so I guess they're very close. They all took turns taking advantage of her. I have to be careful with what I say here. In every which way possible. I'm talking from behind, the mouth. It's really bad and it's really hard to say, but they all took turns on her. She was a 15-year-old virgin. Very, very sad story.
So you heard the man. He's detailing the story right now. Apparently Ben Azoulay, when he was 18, had a party with his brother and they invited a 15-year-old over and got her drunk and then took advantage of her, which is obviously terrible and disgusting. But yeah, that's basically the summary of what happened. But Johnny Bravo goes into the quote-unquote court documents related to this case. I say quote-unquote because I wasn't able to actually find these court documents, so I can't confirm if they're real or not, which makes this a little confusing, honestly. But later on in this video, I'll show you a clip from Mr. Ben Azoulay himself, kind of soft admitting to this crime, so it definitely seems like he did it. There's no way to confirm it, but it definitely seems that way. Obviously, some of y'all are going to say, well, bro, you can confirm it because the court documents are out there, but, you know, I can't find the court documents, so I don't even know if these are real or if these are, like, made up or something like that. I'm not saying Mr. Johnny Bravo would do anything like this, but I literally can't find the court documents around Ben Azoulay, so let me show you what he shows.
But I have to be very careful in how I show this on YouTube. This is a lawsuit by a young woman stemming from a brutal R and S assault committed against her by defendants Ben Azoulay, Dylan Azoulay, both of them are brothers, and Mayor Vareed, who was their friend, on July 13, 2008 at the home of defendants David and Rachel Azoulay, which are his parents. At the time, H, which I had to shorten her name because I do not want her identity revealed. At the time, H was only 15 years old and a virgin. H has suffered and continues to suffer extreme physical and emotional damages as alleged herein. At the party in Sherman Oaks, H, Catherine, and Paulina met defendants Ben and Dylan Azoulay, who are brothers. Dylan convinced H, Catherine, and Paulina to come to what he described as a party at his parents' house at Buffalo Avenue in Sherman Oaks, and Ben drove them there. So they were at a party initially, and then he convinced them all to go to his house. A highly intoxicated H is repeatedly and forcibly R'd by at least 3 of the defendants, while the others stand by and watch. H was forcibly dragged into a bedroom by Ben, who stripped of her clothes, forced her to perform OS on him, and then oral blank on her against her will. Ben then proceeded to brutally force himself upon H, beating her and R'd her against her will. Other boys, including Dylan and Mayer, watched while this was going on. but made no effort to stop Ben.
So yeah, just heinous, disgusting, wicked shit. There's a whole lot of stuff going on in this document. And if it does end up being true, then it's game over for this guy. Like, there is no recovering from this.
Ben admitted his guilt in open court and was convicted on the charge of violating Penal Code Section 288. Blank with a minor.
So according to this document that Johnny Bravo's reading out, Ben admitted his own guilt and was charged with the actual crime. If you guys want to watch Johnny Bravo's video, I'll have it in the description below. He goes over the full quote-unquote court document. But since I can't confirm if the court document is real, as I can't find it, I'm not going to spend too much time on this video. I just wanted to give you guys the details of the story. But after Johnny Bravo dropped this Ben Azoulay exposed video, Ben Azoulay himself responded to it, and boy was it terrible.
I spent the last 6 weeks of my life digging into a case that happened to me almost 20 years ago.
Okay, so here he is admitting that the case is real.
You see, there is an asshole guy out there who decided he was going to destroy my name. I went to the courts, I grabbed my lawyers, I grabbed my advisors. I spent right now thousands of dollars to go through everything that happened to me almost 20 years ago. I would have never found out the things that I just found out. And I gotta tell you, it blew all of our minds.
So he never denies it. He never just flat out says, I didn't do that shit. He just kind of yaps and gives a non-response. But don't worry, that's not the only response he dropped. He dropped another one.
I was never convicted of...
He says he was never convicted of rape, but he acknowledges that the court document that Johnny Bravo was reading off of was real. And in that exact court document, it says that he pleaded guilty. So to me, this just seems like Ben Azoulay trying to spin the truth and create his own narrative. I do believe he's guilty, but then again, there's no way for me to actually access this court document. I can't look it up. I can't find it. I've tried. But with Ben Azoulay admitting that the court document that Johnny Bravo was reading off of was real, and with the court document itself saying that Ben Azoulay pleaded guilty, it just looks terrible for Ben Azoulay. I really do think he did that shit, because on his channel, he has like a 22-minute response to this allegation, and it is way worse than the TikToks I just showed you. I'm actually not going to play it because of how pointless it is. And even after he made this video, right after, Ben Azoulay challenged Johnny Bravo to a fight. And you know, there's nothing like proving your innocence by challenging the person that's accusing you to a fight. I don't know, that just screamed guilty to me. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Sorry for the shorter video today. I just wanted to let you guys know that I just came across this. I am a little bit late to this story for sure. Very late. But you know, better late than never. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure y'all are staying safe, hydrated, and healthy. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.